Hey, good morning, guys. You know, it is National Open House Weekend, a time where you may be deciding to get out and go into those open houses in your own community. This morning, we're in Scituate, and this is Kathy McLaughlin with Color and Style for Your Home. I'm so glad you're here because when it comes to color and style in your home, all of those shows that we love to watch about home decorating talk about making things neutral. What is the philosophy for a professional stager like yourself?
Well, staging is the process of preparing your home to make it look its very best for the market, and it forces a seller to think more like a buyer. So you want a buyer to walk into a home and imagine their belongings there.
That has to be a difficult process, though, sometimes, because you think, but I need my favorite chair, or this is all my stuff. What do you say to someone who maybe is a little bit concerned about moving some of their stuff out?
Well, I have to I tell my clients quite a bit, it's not personal, it's not about you, the seller, it's really about the buyer. And so perhaps having a TV removed or furniture removed, it may not suit your daily life, but it's really going to pay off once your house is on the market.
Well, let's take a look over here, because this just happens to be one corner, and I see a lot of stuff that to me looks lovely, but to you there are lots of small items that maybe we could move out.
It's true. It's a charming space. I love that they have collected things over the years, but what I would love to do is take away a lot of the small things and use some bigger objects that sort of give me more of an impact to the space.
And so is that the idea, that you want your eye drawn to one item in particular?
Well, you really want people to have a chance to let their eyes rest in a room so that they can see the bones of this room. And this is an antique home, and this is a great little niche here that could be more highlighted, I think, with less objects.
I'm going to move out of the way just so our photographer Flip can see the rest of the room, because you have some recommendations for the rest of this as well. You were talking about the fact this is an antique room, and that's a very modern television.
It is. I'm actually going to recommend that we take the television out. It's easy to move, and they have others that they can use. Also, there are probably 2 or 3 extra pieces of furniture in the room that need to go. Another thing I see is layered window treatments. I actually like to take away one of those layers so we get a little more light in here, and just sort of transform the space so that it looks a little bit more like a hotel.
And I can see, you know, this is a room with all these chairs in here that I imagine the family comes in, they watch TV together, but you want it to be kind of a respite from daily life when the potential buyer comes through.
It's true. You have to really have the seller think like a buyer, and you need the buyer to be able to walk into a space and say, my things will belong here, and that this home can be theirs. So,
Kathy, some good advice here, and as a matter of fact, Kathy's going to be working over the next hour, and we're going to check back in as we remove some of the personalized items in this room and get it ready for staging, and then we're also going to get the owner's take. So stick around for that. We'll be back on the Fox 25 Morning News.